5 o'clock today on Fishing Australia. Rob Paxavanos is joined by some old friends as they fish Malakuta Inlet.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Oh, he's done me.
Fishing Australia, today 5 o'clock on Win.
An American company unveiling an aircraft designed for commercial flights into space. We'll have all the details in National 9 News tonight at 6 o'clock.
More regional Australians get their news from Win Television than any other source.
This program brought to you by Nissan's mid-year sales event. And that's the bottom line.
Probably about a 6-foot-long fish, very common this time of year.
And these guys are so cunning. He's seen that many lures and hooks and flies.
That is sport fishing action at its absolute best.
That is a cracker. Look at it. Oh! G'day, I'm Rob Paxavanos and welcome to the show. We're at Malakuta Inlet, one of Victoria's most pristine estuary systems. Malakuta is located about halfway between Sydney and Melbourne. We're going to check out all the magical fishing on offer and we're going to do it in style. So come on, let's get into it. And this is what I meant by style. This is the Whitley Cruisemaster 700, a multiple award-winning boat. It's liveaboard luxury, so come on, let's take a cruise. First up, I'm going to go fishing with Al and Jenna Whitley, and we're going to target flathead. And you can see by the lay of the land here, there's a flat bank that comes out. That's quite shallow, and we've picked up on the sounder that drops from about 2 or 3 foot down to about 16 foot. And there's a weed bank that runs along the edge there. Now the flatties are going to sit there and ambush the bait as it comes over the flats. Now there's no tide at the moment, so the flathead are going to be a little bit less concentrated than usual, but they're still there. There's our soft plastic. We're going to throw it in, see if we can catch a flatty and show you how to use them. Al's first time. Now this is the first time he's ever used soft plastic lures, and that's how easy it is. He's just been flicking out and ripping it, and he's got a flatty, a beautiful dusky flatty. I'm just going to grab that fish here. Now this is the danger moment. We're just going to take it easy, make sure we don't lose him here. I think he's hooked pretty good. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to gently grab him. Should have the net ready there somewhere. You want the net? That's okay, we got him. All right, there's our flatty. Now, something Captain Kevin Cleed showed me just the other day, a fantastic little thing. It's called a non-slip flatty grip. If you get your hand in there, between the two fins, and there's a bone, and you can, believe it or not, you can grab them just like that, and you've got to hold them firm. It doesn't hurt them. It's like a rib cage where you get your fingers in there, and look at that. Never seen anything like it. Mate, I'll just get that hook out there. Mate, well done, mate. How do you feel? We'll get him up and have a look.
Thanks, Rob.
Hey? Now, you've been coming to Malakuta for years, yeah?
Yep.
You caught the odd flatty, but that, I'd say, how does that rate for a buzz, mate? Catching
one of
on
the
a
biggest,
lure?
yeah, one of the biggest.
And on a lure?
Yeah,
More
never
fun?
caught one on a lure, no.
We've been going, what, probably half hour?
Yeah, not even.
And there you go, a beautiful dusky flathead, and I think we're going to see some more of this fish and have some more fun. And well done, mate. Just remember, with the soft plastics, cast them out, work them along a drop-off. That's the first thing you've got to do, is find out where the flatties are. And the next step is to learn a bit more. That's coming up. Away you go, fella.
Yep.
All these soft plastics here have caught flatties. Flatties aren't fussy, you've got to get the lure past them. So that little one, that one there, and this one, they've all caught flatties in this system, and plenty of them. The important thing is, the hook rides up, it's a jig head, so it sinks like that. And probably the most important thing is to pick a jig head and a body that suits the depth you're fishing. If you're fishing shallow water, you use a lighter jig head, and to make that way the lure doesn't sink as fast, or you can add a bigger body because that slows the sink rate down a lot. If you want to fish deeper, You get one with a heavier weight. This one's got a built-in weight. It's already pre-rigged, and that'll sink faster, so it'll get down to, say, your 15, 20 feet mark, whereas that lighter one's got around 4 or 5 feet, something like that. Now the technique, it's really, really straightforward. I've just given Alan Jenner a very brief primer, and he's already hooked a fish, as you saw earlier. You cast it out. As soon as it hits the water, lock the bail up, take a couple of turns and watch the line. Now, when it's nice and calm like this, it's a lot easier. You'll see that line go slack when it hits the bottom. If you just count there, bang, hit the bottom. Now that'll tell you it's on the bottom and also give you an indication of how deep it is. Once it's hit the bottom, you just rip up quite aggressively and then wind on the way down and stop and wait again and wait for that line to go slack again when it hits the bottom. Now the flathead most often bites just at the top of the rip or as it's dropping, so that's why it's important to keep that line tight, especially if it's windy, because you'll feel the little pluck. And if you feel something at all, anything